Welcome back to the Weight Room Podcast, coming to you tonight after this 36 and 1/4 mile ride. And I say that because I guess I don't know why I said it really, but because I just did it. That's why. Because that's what this podcast is about. It's about doing it. It's about putting in the work. It's about the fact that you can do it. That's really what it's about. So I just want to hop on here. It's not going to be a long podcast, but I do want to come with these, I don't want to say words of wisdom, but these words of encouragement, these words of maybe motivation, these words really simply of truth. And there's just been a lot of stuff going on here recently in the world of fitness, not in the world of fitness, that have just led me to just having these built up feelings that too much stuff is slipping by. Too much stuff is slipping by. People are allowing too much stuff to slip by. People are allowing too much of their own lives to slip by and blaming something else, blaming those bad results, blaming their bad life, blaming bad whatever, maybe not even bad, but just blaming an average whatever on everything other than their own choices. That's what I want to talk about today, because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Nothing matters. Nothing matters when it comes to the fact that we can do it. You can do it. I can do it. Everybody and anybody can do it, regardless of your job. Doesn't matter if you're a police officer, a firefighter, a teacher, a nurse, a coach. Doesn't matter if you are a janitor. Doesn't matter if you're a CEO. It doesn't matter if you're a priest or a rabbi. It doesn't matter, because you can do it. Doesn't matter if you're a single mom, a single dad. It doesn't matter if you have one kid. It doesn't matter if you have 20 kids, because you can do it. Doesn't matter if you have 2 dogs, 3 cats, or 4 fish. You can still do it. Doesn't matter. None of that stuff matters. Regardless if you have public, private, or no education, you can do it. Doesn't matter. Regardless if you have a visual impairment, if you have one leg, a heart condition, brain cancer, or a lung disease. It doesn't matter. You can do it. Regardless of your birthday, regardless of your skin color, regardless of your sex, your religion, your economic background, you can do it too. You only need 2 things, really. And it's something that we all have. It's something that we all have. We all have these 2 things until pretty much the day we die. And that is 24 hours and the right mindset. Because 24 hours is simply an opportunity. Every 24 hours, every moment really is an opportunity. And we all have a moment. We all have one moment that we can make a good decision or a bad decision that will affect our lives. And that's where true responsibility and accountability come into play. And if you want to make bad decisions, that's your decision. It's your decision to make good decisions. It's your decision to make bad decisions. If you want to live a happier life down the road, if you want to make yourself more money, more successful, if you want to make others happier in your family, that's your decision. If you want to become more fit, if you want to become more athletic, if you want to become better at a sport, whatever you want to do, that's a minute or even moment by moment decision. It doesn't matter. Any of those things I just said doesn't have anything to do with the fact that you decide if you're going to go work out, whether that be at a gym, whether that be on the floor of your house, whether that be outside for a run. You decide if you're going to do that, or if you're going to, do cocaine, or if you're going to shoot, heroin. That's your decision. That's not anyone else's decision but your own. So you only need those 2 things. So if you're ready to do it, if you would do anything for it, if you would, if you dream about it, if you cry about it, if you pray about it, then do something about it. Don't just think about it or pray about it. Those can be important things to do, but don't just do that. Do something. Make a choice to go in the positive direction, because you can do it. Anyone and everybody can do it. And I say it because it can be anything. Anybody can become a drug addict the same way anybody can become president of the United States, or the same way anybody can become CEO of a Fortune 500 company, or the same way anybody can land in jail, because it's all based on your decisions. And yeah, sometimes you might start off in a hard position, but guess what? Everybody starts off with something. Whether you be a rich, spoiled kid or a broke kid, those are two hard, tough positions. One might come with a little bit better education, but you don't have the same experiences, the same life experiences. You don't have the same opportunity to know how the world works with that rich spoiledness. So there's pros and cons to everything. There's pros to having a visual impairment because you can appreciate the beauty of the world the way that other people can't. So it's a choice. It's a choice. It's your choices that decide your fate. It's our choices that decide our fate. So make the choice you should make. And if you don't know what choice to make, that's still a choice to figure it out. So figure it out. Google it, or ask Alexa, or ask a teacher, or just read a book. But I don't care if you don't care about yourself. I'm not here to make you do it. I just want to really help. I'm not here, like I said, to make you understand it. I'm here just to simply hope that you do understand it, that it's a choice and that you can do it. So I don't care if you had it bad or had it hard. So did somebody else before you. So does somebody else now, and so is somebody else tomorrow. But guess what? They did it. They're going to do it, and they are currently doing it. And they had it just as bad, if not worse, than you did. There's tons of people out there who struggle. There's tons of people out there who never do it, who never make it, who've never made the good choices. And that's unfortunate, but that doesn't mean that you can't. That doesn't mean that you need somebody telling you that because you're certain skin color or certain gender, certain sex, or certain religion, that you have it harder than other people, because what is that going to do other than just get you down? That doesn't matter. You don't need to hear every single day that you have it so much harder. That does not help anyone. Someone with a visual impairment doesn't need to hear that, oh, you can't see this thing because this, that, and the other, so you're just going to have a harder life. No, that doesn't matter, because the only thing that matters is that you make a choice to figure out, okay, yeah, I might not have this certain advantage, but even not having an advantage sometimes is an advantage. So, switch up your mindset. It's time to actually realize that everybody can do it, and it sounds so simple, and it sounds so basic, and it sounds so redundant, and it sounds so almost, preachy and whatever, but it's just simply the truth. Everybody can do it, and it doesn't matter any of the factors in your life, any of the variables, any of the hardships, any of the past or the present, because the only thing that matters is making a good choice today. And that's all I wanted to say here on this podcast. So thanks for tuning in, and start making those good decisions. Stop making excuses. Stop playing the victim, and stop wishing, and start doing. And that's it. So have a good day. Thanks for tuning into the podcast. We got a great podcast coming your way Thursday, and as we do Monday, Thursday routine. So stay tuned, subscribe, and I'm out.